Hello everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by to take a look at this fun and amazing video. I am Lavonda, also known as the Travel Queen, and I am a full-time work from home homeschooling mom. That was not my story just about 18 months ago. Actually, I've been in the travel industry since 2014. I've been with this new project that I'm with now since November 2015. Last year, March 31st, 2016, my company decided to let me go. I was working full-time as a business development manager where I was required to travel and sell million-dollar products to billion-dollar corporations. And so now what I'm doing is I am helping others own their very own home-based travel agencies. And so I'm excited to share this information with you guys. There's some questions that people are asking, and I love answering those questions. But guys, I want you to think about the convenience of a home-based business opportunity. So actually, hold on, my baby girl's calling. Babe, can you help Yaya? Can you help Kalaya for me? Okay, sorry about that, guys. So anyways, we're talking about the home-based business in the travel industry. The largest industry in the world is travel. So what does that mean? You see my baby girl, she's crying out for some assistance. Anyways, the home-based business is an opportunity where you get to generate income from home. Now, because we're in the travel industry, that means that we're not limited to just generating income from home. Literally, I've been able to work my business while traveling to Canada, to the Bahamas, Mexico, all over the United States of America. I have business partners that, because their business is in travel, whenever they travel to Aruba, to Paris, just anywhere in the world, Jamaica, Hawaii, guess what, guys? They have access to their business. So one of the misconceptions people have about having a home-based business is they think that they have to kick their jobs to the curb or whatever other businesses they have. And that is not the case, guys. You can have a home-based business and keep your job. What I love about the travel industry is it's one of those businesses where you don't have to sit down and dedicate several hours at a time to it. Like, think about it. If you have ever booked your own travel before, you are already a travel agent, okay? I was a travel agent before I became one. Honestly, I never used a travel agent. I booked all my travel. I booked all my friends and family travel. I booked travel for my job. So I never used a travel agent, but I was already doing the work. The difference is I didn't get the discounts and I didn't get the commission. So when you start your own home-based travel agency, guys, to be honest with you, you're already trained. If you've ever booked your own hotel, rental car, cruise, flight, excursion, concert ticket, event ticket, any of that stuff, you're already a trained travel agent. So the difference is you're going to have access to websites that are just for travel agents. But guys, when you think about the home-based business concept, I live in Houston, Texas. It is no secret of the devastation that has happened to my beautiful city, and I'm a native Houstonian. But flooding is not new to our area, but this flood is the worst in history, right? They said a flood like this comes around once every 800 years. But we were spared. We were blessed. We did not have to fight through a whole bunch of flooding waters. However, we were trapped in our homes just like everyone else, right? Roads were closed or curfews. It was safer to be in the house and out of the home. But unlike so many other people, thanks to me having a home-based business, guys, I did not go without creating income. I literally have friends who's a photographer. She was like realizing, oh my goodness, wait a minute, I can't generate income. I'm a photographer. I get out and I have photo shoots around the city. I can't generate any income because people don't need photo shoots right now, right? I was looking on Facebook and there were Uber drivers just freaking out because they couldn't drive, which means they couldn't generate an income. So many businesses lost because it's underwater, you know, stores, and I mean all of these opportunities. But if you're building a business online that you can literally take with you, you never run out of the opportunities to build. So my business was still growing, still functioning, because people in California were not affected by the flood. People in New York were not affected by the flood. In fact, a lady partnered with me from Trinidad, definitely not affected by what's going on here in Texas. So when we talk about the home-based business, guys, it's a new concept because most people have only ever known about having a job, a traditional job where you have to go to a place, clock in and clock out. Now the home-based opportunity has become such a make sense. Yes. It's a make sense business, so much so that some companies now are staffing their employees to work from home. So I know there's some people that work for insurance companies from home, call centers from home. They're doing the billing, they're answering the phones, customer service from home. Why? Because it reduced the cost for these companies. So if you're running your own home-based business, it reduced the cost for you too. You don't have to go out and rent anything. You don't have to hire anyone to process payroll or any of that stuff. So I love the home-based business, and actually it kept me from having to go back to corporate America. So if you are looking for a way and you're wondering, can you really generate income from home? You absolutely can, guys. People are generating 6- and 7-figure incomes from home. In fact, we have people inside of our company that on a part-time basis, they're generating $40,000 and $50,000 a year. I personally know people that don't make that on their full-time jobs. So could you imagine if you kept your job for the stability and you built your home-based business on a part-time basis and you generate $15,000 to $20,000 a year, that could grow to $30,000 to $50,000 a year, that could eventually take you away from your job and you have a full-time work from home opportunity where you get to call the shots, you know? Well, some of the things that I went through in corporate America, which was very, it's familiar to all of you because it's what we have to do, right? Like, one thing that used to bother me so bad is that anytime I had to take off from work for my children, I would have to explain why. You know, oh, I need to take time off because my son is sick. I need to take him to the doctor. Is it okay? Like, I would have to ask for permission to take my children to the doctor, right? Other things that used to just bother me and bother my soul is that I was that employee that didn't just work, but I went above and beyond. I worked overtime. I worked holidays. I dealt with disrespectful coworkers and, you know, just situations that I would not have chosen to put myself in. But when it came time to ask for time off that I earned, like it was in my contract that I would get, you know, 4 weeks of vacation and 2 weeks of sick time, I will always have to ask for permission and wait for it to be approved. And I never had the option to deny mandatory overtime and things like that, you know. So I'm like, man, why do I have to ask for time off? If it's something that I've already earned, it's mine, you know. So it's certain things like that that just really kept me from wanting to have to go back to corporate America. And losing your job, you know, it's something that can't be prevented. A lot of times businesses know that they're laying you off 6 months to a year before you lose your job. So they're smiling in your face, patting you on the back. They'll even sit through a performance review knowing that they're going to lay you off anyway, right? Gut-wrenching. Why? Because I was a supervisor and I had to lay people off and look at them knowing that no matter how hard they were working, the decision was already made by upper management that didn't see or know them but just saw their name and a salary, right? So then you put your lives and your family's future in the hands of someone that really don't care. I mean, your salary is a number, like the pens and paper, the desk, the office supplies. Some people were really upset right now, and they're voicing a whole lot of opinions about what's going on with the flood. You know, should these businesses pay their staff anyway, even though they can't work because it's flooded? Well, it's just one of those deals where it's a business decision. You know what I mean? So here, when we're talking about the home-based business opportunity, guys, we're actually telling you to pick something that makes sense, right? So I picked travel because I knew that I don't have to explain travel to anybody. I don't have to convince them. They know they're taking their kids to Disney next year for spring break. They know that after their wedding, they're going on a honeymoon. I don't have to just convince people, hey guys, hey Tamika, would love to have you on the team, sweetie. You would love our host agency. And I would love to chat with you on that. Actually, if you click the link that's in the description, it will take you to some information and we can chat later. I'm a night owl and I'm going to be up all night because I'm working on a new training. But guys, the travel industry just makes sense. There are so many things that we could sell. But travel, I mean, right now, even through devastation, people have to travel, right? We have people traveling from all over the country to come and volunteer here in Houston. We have people that's traveling out of Houston, you know, to go be with family members because, you know, of the devastation that they've gone through. People are still traveling in other places to go on vacation. The holidays is coming up. So if you're looking for a way to generate some income in addition to your job without getting a part-time job, I'm telling you, the travel industry is where it's at, guys. And I can teach you how to earn an extra $800 to $1,000 a month on a very part-time basis. And when we say part-time here in this business, guys, we're not talking like a part-time job where you would have to work 16 to 20 hours a week. I'm talking 8 to 10 hours a week, a couple hours a day from the comfort of your home or your cell phone. So if you're interested, let me know. I would love to help you guys out. This business has truly changed my life, and I am passionate about teaching other people about entrepreneurship and the home-based business. So let me know if you're interested, and I'm here to answer any questions you have. Tamika, I would love to meet with you and be your coach and mentor so you can get on this money train with us. Y'all have a great night.